The youth-enhancing properties of the all-new Retinoid Regimen 2. This transitory wrinkle-fighting regimen has produced amazing results for them and for the talented and forever young Miss Juliet Prowse. Join Juliet and her guests and find out how you too can nourish your skin and look 5, even 10 years younger almost instantly using Dr. Louis Feder's latest ammunition in his War Against Wrinkles.
Hello, I'm Dr. Louis Feder. 2 years ago, I introduced my Retinoid Youth Regimen to the public. It was designed for my patients who found traditional store cosmetics ineffective and for whom prescription remedies like Retin-A were too harsh. It was an instant success. I am proud to introduce my new Retinoid Regimen 2, an improved system that can transport my rich emollients, moisturizers, and retinoid youth compound to the skin, deeper and faster than ever before. Its transitory effects can remove or diminish fine age lines, smile lines, crow's feet, even deeper forehead furrows, leaving your face looking many years younger. Best of all, used faithfully, these transitory effects can last forever. Like Retin-A, my retinoid is derived from vitamin A, but my facial regimen pampers your skin without expensive prescriptions, doctor's visits, or worrisome side effects. Join the talented and beautiful Juliet Prowse, some of my patients and guests, for this next half hour of commercial programming, during which you will learn how you can look 5, even 10 years younger without the dangers of prescription formulas. Please stay tuned.
They use it over here on the forehead and furrow lines, and you see right away the difference under the eyes in here. Over here, you see the slight blemishes disappear within a matter of weeks.
I went to dinner with a girlfriend, and you know, she noticed immediately that I looked different. And so I guess her best compliment was, Robin, you know, your bags are gone.
Even a person considering plastic surgery with the latest wrinkle product Dr. Feder gave me to try, it took all the lines away in this area. And I would not consider plastic surgery under the circumstances because the product works so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Juliet Prowse.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, I hope that you're all as excited as I am. Tell me, how many of you saw Dr. Feder's last show, the one with John Davidson? Did you see? Oh, a lot of you. Good. It was great, wasn't it? It really was. And for those of you who didn't, let me tell you something about Dr. Feder. Well, he is a very skilled clinician, a lecturer, and author with a new book called About Face, which is from Warner Books. Now, he stars in his own weekly cable TV show called Here's Looking at You, and he still finds the time to run his very successful cosmetic surgery and dermatology practice, which is located in New York City's posh Fifth Avenue, where celebrities and models and patients from all walks of life come for consultations and treatments. In his many treatment and operating rooms, he performs everything from corrective eyelid surgery, liposuction to dermabrasion, collagen, and fat injections. Dr. Feder has found a way to make some of his most impressive beauty secrets available at home. The inventor of the Retinoid facial regimen, please won't you welcome Dr. Louis Feder. Welcome, Doctor.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too. Wow. Listen to that applause. I've noticed that they're really excited out there. It's almost like show business. Is it always like that when you appear?
Well, I'm not sure that's the case, but I think to establish a loyal following, both of friends and patients, I think it's most important to be a good doctor, a good physician, a good surgeon, and have products that really work.
Tell me something, Dr. Feder. I understand that your Retinoid Regimen 2 includes 2 products you've been using for years. Maybe you can tell all of us here a little bit about them and a little bit more about what retinoids are and what they do, etc.
Well, retinoids are a group of substances which have been shown to have particularly beneficial effects on the skin. They're easy to use at home. They're not going to have any of the side effects of these products. And the beauty of the retinoids is the fact that they really do help every skin, men and women.
Ah, that's good to know.
With our products, the beauty, even though these effects are temporary, if they're used daily, the effects can almost be forever.
The peel is absolutely fantastic because you sort of see things being lifted from your face. You just sort of visually see everything happening. and it's just a great feeling.
I was out to dinner a couple of weeks ago with some friends, and I was sitting very close to one of my girlfriends, and she's not one to give compliments, and she looked at me, and the first thing she said was, "Your skin looks really good." And I just kind of smiled, and I said, well, I'm taking care of it. But it was just a couple of weeks after using Dr. Fetter's products, so I knew exactly what it was. And I just felt very confident at that point that the products were working and doing exactly what he said they would do.
What I like about it is after I use it, I find that my skin is less oily. My skin is clearer looking because it's prone to oily skin and occasional pimples. And I find a lot of wrinkles, especially around the eyes and around the nose, seem to be much less after using it on a regular basis.
Now, what are those two products?
Well, the first one we're talking about is the Retinoid Moisturizer, or the facial therapy. And that's a super enriched emollient moisturizer, which is for daily use, morning.
I've been using it, and I like it a lot.
And I think it shows.
Really
It
nice.
really
It's
is a
good,
nice
yeah.
product. I use it myself every day.
What I like about it particularly, it doesn't irritate my eyes. I find a lot of products that I have used in the past really irritate my eyes, and I have to get the product off my
You have to
skin.
be very careful around the eyes also. Whenever you put it on a little bit, always using these small fingers in here. So,
And what is the other of the two products that
now,
you have
Super
now?
Peel is something that I invented, and it's a wonderful product. It's basically almost a skin polish. It refines the texture of the skin. It's used twice weekly. It works on an enzymatic level. It's good for the face. It's good for the back of the hands, even the neck. And it can remove even light blemishes. It really is.
Really?
It polishes and
So
refines
it's
the
like
skin.
an exfoliant in a
Yes, it is. And it's my favorite product because the results are superb.
And you've added two new formulas. I just love what that liposome gel does for my skin. Tell us about it, Dr. Feder.
Well, you know, liposome gel is a very new product we've invented. Liposomes are basically transport mechanisms, which brings the body's best moisturizer, which is water, into the deeper cells of the epidermis. This product is particularly important for those early signs of aging around the lips, the nasolabial areas, around the lines. That's around the eyes, of course. And this can be used as much as 2 to 3 times a week. And I like to visualize this product for the ladies at home and the gentlemen. You put it on, and while you're sleeping, this particular product has things which have humectants. Hyaluronidase, which is in here, literally absorbs moisture from the air. In fact, it can absorb up to 200 times its weight in water. So as you're lying in bed, this is grabbing water, remoisturizing your face, and it also has elastin and collagen in it, which are further emollients.
Oh, really?
So this is a very unusual product and works very well for those particularly sensitive areas. Women and men love it.
And what is the other product then
Well,
that you
the
have?
other product is our line eraser. Now, the other 3 products we've mentioned have very exotic, very complicated formulas. But this little product gets the best applause because it works so quickly and so well. Literally, in 2 to 4 minutes, you're going to see fine lines almost vanish. The crow's feet, the fine line, the wrinkles, the nasolabial areas around here, the areas where people begin to show the years. This product is really very special.
But not to be used on a daily basis.
No, it's not a daily basis type product, but you'll find when you use it, it's interesting. I just had a very important politician in my office, and we had lunch together, and he said, "Louis, what should I do with these little fine wrinkles around the eyes?" So I said, "Why don't you try this new product I have?" Because he doesn't like using anything. He said, "Well, it's not really what I want to do." Well, I put this on him. In 4 to 6 minutes, he said to me, "I can't believe it. Can I have one?" And I gave him one.
Doctor, I understand we have some actual footage of before and after photos of patients who have used your product and applied this magical 8-hour line eraser.
That's right. In fact, we're going to the video right now, and I'm going to show you this patient before of Deneen right on the monitor. Now, if you notice right around her mouth, there is some fine wrinkling, a little depression, and around the eyes, it's just not bright, it's not clear. As you can see, it's a much better appearance, especially around the nasolabial area, around the mouth, and around the eyes. It's much smoother, more homogeneous. She looks much better.
She certainly does.
Now, Evelyn is a middle-aged woman, and you can see, especially around the mouth, she's getting what's called marionette lines, which are particularly displeasing to women, and it's very hard to correct. As you can see, there's a complete change here. The areas around the mouth, which were so prominent and depressed, we call the marionette lines, are much improved nasolabially. it's also better, and the fine crepiness seems to have tightened up, and the peripheral crow's feet also appear much better. Now, June also has early appearance of the marionette lines around the mouth, and there's crepiness and wrinkling around the perioral area. That's the mouth. I think she looks lovely now. You can see, especially around the mouth, that whole area has been tightened up. And more important, around the eyes, it's a much smoother, very attractive look, and I think she looks lovely.
Introducing the Retinoid Regimen 2. Can it make you look years younger, starting the very first day?
I don't know how much younger I look yet, but I know something good happens when I use Dr. Feder's formulas. I can feel a difference in my skin before I go to bed at night, and I can see a difference when I wake up in the morning. It's wonderful.
Juliet Prowse thinks it can, as do over 100,000 men and women across the country. No longer limited to Dr. Feder's friends and private patients, now your skin can start looking younger without paying for prescriptions or expensive doctor's visits. And no more worries about going out in the sun or harmful side effects. Now you can enjoy the most powerful wrinkle defense regimen Dr. Feder has ever created, beginning with your very first home treatment. Introducing Dr. Feder's new Retinoid Regimen 2. 3 steps to nourish and revitalize the skin, plus his sensational temporary line eraser, which works to attack wrinkles, age spots, and crow's feet. Used faithfully every day, this transitory, years younger look and healthy glow can be maintained for many years to come. First, each morning and evening, apply a small amount of Dr. Feder's famous retinoid facial therapy to a clean face, back of hands, and throat, and bathe skin cells in nourishing avocado oil, aloe vera extract, collagen, and elastin, plus the doctor's Retinoid Youth Compound in each rich application. Next, twice weekly use Dr. Feder's trademark Super Peel with firm circular strokes to the face, hands, even the chest. Let it set, then rinse. Watch dirt and debris lift right off your skin. Surface blemishes and age spots diminish. Dead cells are swept away, allowing fresh young cells to move to the surface. Tighten and firm the entire face with amazing Super Peel. Step 3 introduces Dr. Feder's revolutionary Liposome Plus, a concentrated gel applied before retiring each night and targeted for the ultra-age-sensitive areas of the lips and eyes. Liposomes are so compatible with natural skin cells, they can transport vital nourishment deep into the epidermis. You can reduce transdermal moisture loss as the doctor's Retinoid Youth Compound works its magic. While you sleep, moisture draws deep into the skin to plump away fine lines and help protect against the future effects of aging. The doctor's original 3-step regimen sold for just $69.95, but thanks to the fabulous volume of response to our first show, the new Retinoid Regimen 2 can be yours for just $49.95, plus postage and handling. Order now and receive the doctor's fabulous 8-hour line eraser, a $20 value, absolutely free. You watched it melt years off volunteers' faces right before your eyes. Its transitory power diminishes or removes fine lines, crow's feet, even deep forehead furrows, all in just minutes. Lasts the entire day or night and allows you to go out looking many years younger without surgery, tonight if you like. Yes, the doctor's full 4-product youth regimen is now only $49.95. Call this toll-free number and ask the operator how you can receive Dr. Feder's new beauty book, About Face, free. Dr. Feder's most valuable tips for taking care of your looks. A priceless beauty reference from Warner Books. Ask how you can receive yours absolutely free.
The lines around my eyes from squinting like we all do were definitely improving, and particularly the ones around my nose and mouth, which are the most important ones to me.
The benefit of the product not being a prescription item gives you safety, makes a woman feel safe about it.
Margaret, I'd like you to tell me and the audience what areas of your face bother you the most.
Well, I think it's the lifelines around my eyes, plus the smaller wrinkles on my cheek, the fine ones, and then the deep ones around the mouth that particularly noticeable for me.
Well, these are the early signs of skin aging. There is some loss of tissue at the lateral side of the mouth. There is some fine crepiness, and of course there's some pigmentary change. I think the retinoid regimen can help you. In particular, I have a wonderful product for these fine wrinkles. It's our wonderful line eraser, and if I put this on in a matter of moments, it'll last up to 8 hours, and I only put on half of the face so we can compare one side versus the other. So I'll put a few drops on now, and you're going to see a remarkable change in almost no time. Here we are. It's a very nice product. Now the right side's been done. We'll let it set for a few minutes, and then I want you to see the remarkable change we're going to see. It's only been 3 minutes, but the changes are quite dramatic in the fact that the wrinkles are almost vanished around the eyes, the mid part of the face, and the lateral aspect of the mouth. You can literally put on some makeup tonight and go out and look terrific, and it's a lovely, lovely change.
The new retinoid, like I said, we're very excited in here about it. It's almost like a miracle.
I even had someone ask me if I had a facelift at some point after using the products. So I really am very pleased. And I used to have many blemishes, and I don't have any anymore.
You know, it really does get confusing and expensive trying to figure out what you need in a cosmetic department. And the savings over a year using your regimen adds up to a lot of money.
It certainly does. If you find the money that you save by using our products, you'll find that you're getting a wonderful result with products that are sure to make you look well. They will refine and replenish the skin. They are fairly priced. They are very, very low in any chance of allergenicity. You don't need a doctor's prescription. And the transitory effects, even though they are transitory, if used properly, these effects can last a lifetime.
I found that in the eye area, which I think is the classic area, and also in the laugh line area. And I found such a difference with the products that I was very, very pleased.
My skin is a lot smoother, and well, my bags are gone, and then the products are very good, and I use them faithfully. Matter of fact, I used his products before I ever met him, because my roommate at the time was a patient, and she still is, and I used to sneak her products. So I basically knew what he had before I ever met him.
I saw a complete difference in my skin as far as the softness, and the pink came back, and it looked healthier. And I was looking very carefully to see what would happen with the wrinkles around my eye area, and in through here, and the deep setting in here. And after about a week, I saw a vast difference from when I had first started to use it.
Well, genuinely, I would say the lines in this area right here and the lines right here have certainly diminished since I'm using the products. There is no doubt about it. And all my friends have commented about the better look, younger look, without surgery.
You can cover up a lot by wearing makeup. However, it's always better to be able to just dash out of your house looking naturally good.
Let's go out into our audience and do some Q&As, okay? Okay, I know we have some people here. Who do we have who'd like to ask the doctor a question? Okay, this lady here in the green.
Hi, I'd like to know, is Super Peel good for acne? I break out sometimes.
It happens to be a particularly nice product for acne. In fact, when we have our patients in the office who have acne problems, either who are being treated for medical problem of acne or for going to have surgery for the acne, which you can do dermabrasions, things of that sort, we use Super Peel routinely, and it's a wonderful product.
I have combination skin, and I was wondering if I can use these products on my skin.
Yes, as a matter of fact, most patients' skin, 90% of patients do have combination skin. That is oily to the central part of the face and a little dry to the side. These products are very effective for that.
Well, I went for a routine checkup to my doctor who's known me for years, and he said, "You look great. What have you been doing? A little help along there with surgery?" And I said, "No." And he said, "But your skin just looks absolutely marvelous. If facial therapy will do that and continue to do that for me to keep my skin feeling fresh and soft. I use it morning and night, and it feels great in the morning before I even put it on. I have better color. I had very little makeup on that day. So, Dr. Fetter, you keep doing that for me, and I will keep using it to infinity." Thank you.
I want to thank you for using it.
Anyone else here?
Yes, I just wanted to let Dr. Fetter know that I got a compliment from my sister-in-law at the family reunion this year, and she never compliments anyone, and you've been using the product 2 weeks, and she said, you look younger this year than you did last, so thank you very much.
Invite me next time, won't you?
That is wonderful, really is. Anyone over on this side? There's a lady over here also.
Yes, I've been using Dr. Fetter's products for over a month now, and I just came back from Boston after seeing my daughter. Friends of mine who haven't seen me for a while couldn't get over how great I looked. They said I looked almost as young as my daughter, who is 25.
Well, you look 25 yourself.
I love it, and I know looking in the mirror how well I look. So thank you, Dr. Fetter.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
That is wonderful.
Immediately, I felt and saw a difference. When you use the peel and the scrub, and you clean your face, you know something is happening. You really, really know it. You feel it, and you can see it.
The liposomes, when you put it on, it's real slick and it's smooth, and then about 10 minutes later, you feel like a tightening, tingling feeling, and it's all dissolved completely, and your face has like, it's almost as if you just had a lift. That's exactly what it feels like.
I feel very fortunate because I have seen incredible improvements in my skin. I have seen him do surgeries. I've seen his other patients. I think he's a very talented, very gifted doctor. And the unfortunate thing is that he lives and practices in New York. The rest of the nation doesn't have the opportunity or the chance to benefit from his services. Some people do fly in from all over the world. However, him, by making his products available nationally, he's actually doing a great service, because now everyone who has heard of or has learned of the products is going to be able to have them available right in their own home without having the expense of a trip to New York.
It works. It's great. I just love it, and I wouldn't use anything else.
I hope you have all been as impressed as I have by what's happened here today. A woman was transformed before your eyes. We heard fabulous live testimonials. Just imagine a famous doctor's facial regimen that you can count on to help you look years younger and keep your skin healthy. With his line eraser, you can even take years from your looks. Tonight, if you like. And it's affordable. No prescriptions or doctor's visits. In fact, Dr. Fetter is so sure his new Retinoid Regimen 2 is going to make your skin younger and healthier looking, he offers you full money back if you don't love it for any reason. Send it back empty. The guarantee is still good. Try that in a department store sometime. I've been using Dr. Fetter's products at home, and I must say I can see and feel a difference already. Will I look 30 years old again if I continue? I doubt it. But I feel confident now that I can nourish and protect my skin and fend off some of the ravages of time with this wonderful regimen. And so can you. Thank you for joining us. It's been fun. Bye for now.
Introducing the Retinoid Regimen 2. Can it make you look years younger, starting the very first day?
I don't know how much younger I look yet, but I know something good happens when I use Dr. Fetter's formulas. I can feel a difference in my skin before I go to bed at night, and I can see a difference when I wake up in the morning. It's wonderful.
Juliet Prowse thinks it can, as do over 100,000 men and women across the country. No longer limited to Dr. Fetter's friends and private patients, now your skin can start looking younger without paying for prescriptions or expensive doctor's visits. And no more worries about going out in the sun or harmful side effects. Now you can enjoy the most powerful wrinkle defense regimen Dr. Fetter has ever created, beginning with your very first home treatment. Introducing Dr. Fetter's new Retinoid Regimen 2. 3 steps to nourish and revitalize the skin, plus his sensational temporary line eraser, which works to attack wrinkles, age spots, and crow's feet. Used faithfully every day, this transitory, years younger look and healthy glow can be maintained for many years to come. First, each morning and evening, apply a small amount of Dr. Fetter's famous retinoid facial therapy to a clean face, back of hands, and throat, and bathe skin cells in nourishing avocado oil, aloe vera extract, collagen, and elastin, plus the doctor's Retinoid Youth Compound in each rich application. Next, twice weekly use Dr. Fetter's trademark Super Peel with firm circular strokes to the face, hands, even the chest. Let it set, then rinse. Watch dirt and debris lift right off your skin. Surface blemishes and age spots diminish. Dead cells are swept away, allowing fresh young cells to move to the surface. Tighten and firm the entire face with amazing Super Peel. Step 3 introduces Dr. Fetter's revolutionary Liposome Plus, a concentrated gel applied before retiring each night and targeted for the ultra-age-sensitive areas of the lips and eyes. Liposomes are so compatible with natural skin cells, they can transport vital nourishment deep into the epidermis. You can reduce transdermal moisture loss as the doctor's Retinoid Youth Compound works its magic. While you sleep, moisture draws deep into the skin to plump away fine lines and help protect against the future effects of aging. The doctor's original 3-step regimen sold for just $69.95, but thanks to the fabulous volume of response to our first show, the new Retinoid Regimen 2 can be yours for just $49.95, plus postage and handling. Order now and receive the doctor's fabulous 8-hour line eraser, a $20 value, absolutely free. You watched it melt years off volunteers' faces right before your eyes. Its transitory power diminishes or removes fine lines, crow's feet, even deep forehead furrows, all in just minutes. Lasts the entire day or night and allows you to go out looking many years younger without surgery, tonight if you like. Yes, the doctor's full 4-product youth regimen is now only $49.95. Call this toll-free number and ask the operator how you can receive Dr. Fetter's new beauty book, About Face, free. Dr. Fetter's most valuable tips for taking care of your looks. A priceless beauty reference from Warner Books. Ask how you can receive yours absolutely free.
The lines around my eyes from squinting like we all do were definitely improving, and particularly the ones around my nose and mouth, which are the most important ones to me.
The benefit of the product not being a prescription item gives you safety, makes a woman feel safe about it.
I hope you've enjoyed our program. The demonstrations you've seen and the testimony you've heard are all true. You can start nourishing your skin and regaining a more youthful look at home. Use my new regimen faithfully, and I promise you wonderful results with no prescriptions needed and no side effects to worry about. I'm thrilled that the results once reserved for my patients can now be available to you at home. Because all skin types are not alike, I have authorized a full money-back guarantee for 30 days, so you needn't be concerned. Of course, I'm always here for consultation if any of you have more serious problems. But many of my patients find they don't need surgery or other treatments. Often my retinoid regimen alone can help solve their problems. If the effects of aging on your skin concern you, I urge you to call this toll-free number and start looking years younger, safely, today.
I found that in the eye area, which I think is the classic area, and also in the laugh line area. And I found such a difference with the products that I'm very, very pleased. Yeah.
And I think every woman is cheating herself if she doesn't use it. She can stay young, and it's so easy. Why not? I mean, that's what it's all about. We all want to stay young and youthful looking.